What is happening, YouTube? You are back with TheReal PG for another NBA player prop video for today, Friday, April the 14th. Before we get into the video, if I could please ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. I've noticed when I've been looking through my stuff that a lot of you guys watching the videos are not yet subscribed. So show a little love and hit the subscribe button as well as the bell for the most up-to-date information on player line movements, player injuries, anything else in regards to today's slate. Before we get into the picks, I'd like to talk about the 3 links in the description section. We'll make this very quick. First one is to the free Discord, guys. This is where all of my information will funnel after I make these videos. As my research progresses through the day, a lot of it gets dropped into the main chat of the Discord. So in the Discord, we do have the main chat. We do have private rooms for my top tier Patreon and things like that. So let's get into that. Second link right away is going to be to the Patreon. There is a top tier all access VIP and the base tier. You get the exact same picks in both tiers. Difference being you have access around the clock to me. With the top tier, you get to see all of my lineups. I will help you with any of your lineups, any plays you would like researched. If you need a special request, just DM me and ask. I will most likely be able to take care of anything you need in regards to sports betting, the slate that we're working on, stuff of that nature. Last link, guys, over to Thrive Fantasy, my partnering site. Hop on over, get signed up with promo code capital letters PG today, and you will get both of these props. There is a freebie for new users of Karl Anthony Towns over 0.5 points, and then for Sunday's game, you will get the slash prop for LeBron James. This is for all users. 41.5 points, down from I believe is probably 45.5 or something, 47.5 maybe. So, along with using promo code capital letters PG to get these free squares, if you deposit $25 minimum, you can deposit as much as you'd like, and they will match 100% all the way up to $250. So hypothetically, you can deposit $250 and you will have $500 in your account. But for the promotion, you only need to do $25 minimum. At this point, you will use the code capital letters PG, make your $25 deposit, and immediately your funds will be doubled to $50. At this point, you just need to make a bet and then DM me on the Discord letting me know that you signed up with my promo code, made a deposit of $25 or more, and you made a bet. At that point, I verify it with Thrive, and by the next day, I get back to you letting you know that it all went well. They have your information on their end, and they see that you did those 3 things. At that point, I will either pay you back $10 out of my own pocket as a thank you for coming over and taking the time to sign up and give Thrive a try. So therefore, effectively, you'd be playing $50 in credit on the site for $15 out of your pocket. Or if you would like, you can take advantage of a free week of my top tier Patreon. So if you would prefer that, instead of $10 back, you can get a try it before you buy it week of the Patreon top tier style. Just let me know which you prefer after you do this. Let's get on to the plays, guys. So over here, it's a lot more baseball focused and baseball heavy today, and I haven't done a ton of baseball research. So we're just going to hop over to Prizepicks and we're going to take a look at some of the NBA stuff that I've been working on today. I'm going to give you 2 plays that I feel very strongly about over here. Let's get into them. First one is going to be Jimmy Butler and his under 13.5 rebounds and assists, guys. I know playoff Jimmy is a whole different thing, but this is play-in Jimmy. And it's not quite playoff Jimmy. So if we look at Jimmy Butler, he has played 12 games in his career against the Chicago Bulls. In 0 of these games has he eclipsed 13.5 rebounds and assists. 8, 11, 13, 11, 9, 13, 13, 11, 13, 12, 7, 12. So he is 0 of 12 getting over 13.5. All right. So 12 games in a row, every game he's ever played the Bulls, he has not found a way to get over the 13.5 hump. big time under here, guys. I like this play a lot. If we look at Jimmy Butler and what he has done from home recently in the RA category, which currently his juice is bumped, or not bumped, his juice is at plus 100. See, they have it minus 138 at 12.5 here. The line is actually 13.5, and if we do look, like I said, the juice currently, let's refresh this, is plus 100 from before. Let's see what it currently sits at. Plus 100 still for Jimmy over 13.5. Minus 145 to the under. This is a big boy under here, guys. If I had a play I really love to put with it, I would say nuke this, but I don't have a second play that I feel extremely great about. But yeah, this one looks really, really good. If we take a look at this 13.5 line, guys, what he has done at home, where they will be playing today. Let's get this line to where it belongs, 13.5. So he has only hit 2 of the last 8 games. These 2 games, both versus Atlanta, terribly easy matchups. Back in March, the first week of March at that. So this is 6 weeks removed, you guys, okay? So over the last 5.5 weeks, he has gone 2 of 8 on this line when playing at home. The 2 times he cleared was with 14 and 15, barely getting there in both. Okay, I have, last time played Chicago, 11. So everything is kind of pointing to this under here. I'm not going to really talk too much more about it. I think this is pretty clear why it's an underplay. So let's get that in as the first play today, guys. If I can find the tab. All right. And the second one we're going to be looking at is Coby White. And we can look at him 2 ways, guys. We can look at his PRA or his points plus rebounds. Either way, I like the over. Either way, it is up to you which you want to go with. I think that, well, originally I was on the points plus rebounds, and I will show you why. But I do think the PRA is going to be probably the play I land on, and which I did land on in my 6-man. Let's just take a look at why. So what got me on Coby White altogether to begin with, even, because this is not a name I would click generally. Well, when I was looking through the projection tools today in here, and I pulled through all the games to the, well, we started on the point screen, okay? And if we're looking at this, so looking through today's stuff and noticed right away that as I was flipping through all these different categories that I'm seeing Coby White's name along the top of almost everything within the first couple 5-6 spots, and this is all weekend's games. So if we take it down to just the Chicago-Miami game, so we have 3 players projected to go over their lines based on what it's at. That is it, okay? Both second string, second, whatever you'd like to call it, second team. Let's go back. Click the wrong guy. And let's get filtered into this again to Coby White. So at his points plus rebounds, he is projected for 6.06 higher at 17.5 today, and his PRA is projected for 7.2 higher at 21.7, even though this line is currently listed at 14.5 and it has been bumped to 15 on Prizepicks. I am not too bothered by this with a projection of 21.7. So let's take a look at Coby White and his past stats in this spot. So versus Miami, Coby White, let's look at the last 3. These are all from this season. Okay, 18 points, which clears his PR and his PRA line alone in just points. So we're done with that one. No need to look any further. 14, that clears the PR, and we need 1 more for PRA to hit, push, I guess, and 2 more to hit it. Well, he hit 17 here, so that is a hit. And then this is why I initially leaned to the PR. He had a game here with 0 assist. He did hit the PR 11.5 to the over with 12, but he missed the PRA by 3. So initially I was geared towards the PR, but then I took a look a little further into some things and noticed that the assists on Kobe White are juiced through the roof at 2.5, minus 178. So according to Vegas, they believe Kobe White should have a 3+ assist game here. And the difference between the line at 11.5 for the PR and 15 for the PRA is essentially, it's 3.5, but it's essentially 3. And we're expected to get 3 assists today. So they're, because this juice is so high, I want the assist line to be a part of my play today. If we dig in and we look at the stats of what Kobe White has done recently on the road, it's the same thing for the PRA and the PR. Versus Toronto, he did not have 0, guys. This has not been filled in yet, so don't mind that. He did hit this line. Let's take a look, I believe. Let's take a look and make sure I know what I'm talking about here before I say it. He must not have played that game. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so that's why it must have been a DNP coach's decision type thing, which is very strange because I swore Kobe White played, but we'll just leave this aside. So for the PRA, he has hit in 3, 6, 7 of the last 9 games on record here, hitting versus Miami, 12 one game and 17 the other. Okay, if we look at the PR, this is initially why I was on it as well. He has hit this in both games with 12 and 16. So probably the better play. And now I'm kind of wishing that I'm back on the PR and not the PRA. But either way, I think the look is good. Averaged 14.5. The juice here, minus 129 according to this. Juice on the PR, minus 125. Literally the same thing. I kind of feel like the play is going to be the same either which way you take it. Same result I think is going to come. Either he's going to not have enough points to get you over the line, because it's not, I don't think the secondary stats alone, the rebounds and assists, will be the deal breakers. It's going to be the points that he's going to struggle with, especially with looking at just the history of the last 10 at home. You'll see that, but what confirms that too, the juice on the 9.5 point line is plus 107 to the under. So they're looking at him struggling in the point department. So I think he gets his rebounds. I think he gets his assist. Rebounds juiced, like I said, through the moon, or assist at minus 178 to the over. The rebounds also juiced high, minus 138 to the over 2.5. So we're expecting for 6 rebounds and assists for sure, based on Vegas lines, if we're going off of what the Vegas lines are telling us. So we would need 9 points for a push. We would need 10 points for a hit. Therefore, we would need them to clear these points. If we could get an extra rebound, an extra assist, we would be in really, really good shape. And with this line being minus 178, I think if he steals an extra in a secondary stat, it's going to be in the assist department, guys. So either way you like it, I think both are fine. You've seen the argument for both. But this is my favorite two-man on the day, guys. Whether you want to go Kobe White's PRA, Kobe White's PR, as well as Jimmy Butler and his PRA or his RA to the under. So I have sent through quite a few things today. I don't know if I have sent through a two-man of Jimmy with just, I have not. Jimmy and just Kobe with the PR by itself. So we're just going to send that through for a little 5, and that way I have 20 to send through another 6-man, and that will be that. So if you're tailing today, guys, I wish you the best of luck. Again, I would probably take both if you can afford to make a play on both, the PR and the PRA, just to make sure if one hits, the other doesn't. You're at least going to be covered and you're going to come up. Till the next one, guys, I wish you the best of luck if you're tailing. Please gamble within your means, and peace.